Well, folks, we are here in Newburyport to visit a new store. It just opened up called Mart Eatcetera, and we're gonna pick up some takeout. They do serve some hot Filipino food on Saturdays, as well as maybe do a little bit of supermarket shopping. So let's head inside. Hello. I'm here to pick up some food.
Bacon bagnette,
Uh-huh.
adobo rice with crispy adobo flakes.
Parker River, National Wildlife. All areas closed beyond this sign. Piping plover nesting season. Help ensure the success of this threatened shorebird species by respecting the closure. Love, Parker River National Wildlife Refuge. Hey everybody, welcome back. I am here in the Parker River National Wildlife Sanctuary. Just parked at the side of the road, looking out at this salt marsh, and I just picked up some delicious food from the Eatcetera market. It's a tiny little Filipino store in Newburyport. It actually shares a space with a Japanese restaurant, and on Saturdays they also have a local chef who serves Filipino food for takeaway. So I picked up a whole bunch of stuff there, drove out to the wildlife sanctuary here, and we're just gonna sit by my car and have a few tastes of the food. So let's get started. This is a typical stir-fried noodle dish made with rice stick noodles, which is the Bihon noodles, and it looks like it's got carrots, cabbage, scallions, a little bit of chicken, and some sliced lemon there on the side to go with it. So let's give this a taste. A little squeeze of lemon. There we go. Yep, that's a very familiar taste. Tastes just like home. Usually you would eat this with a little bit of lemon or a calamansi juice and even a little bit of fish sauce or patis. It just adds that umami flavor and a little bit of brightness with the citrus. That's very good. Just delicious. Almost as good as Mom's, but not quite. Very confused jogger, wondering what's this dude doing, eating off the roof of his car. What do you think of Filipino food? This is one of the classics that's either you like it or you hate it. It's called Dinuguan. It's basically stew, but made with pork blood. So what we're looking at here is congealed pork blood and little bits of meat that have been stewed with it, with lots of vinegar, spices, chili pepper. You know, if you like blood pudding or blood sausage, this is very much the same kind of flavor profile. So let's give it a taste. All right, yummy. Oh yeah. There's little bits of pork. It's rich, it's fatty. Got the savoriness from the blood, and it makes this sauce so thick. Some people call it chocolate meat because it looks like chocolate. Doesn't taste like chocolate. And in fact, I don't know, some people may even call using the words chocolate meat as a microaggression. I don't buy it. I think it's just a funny way of introducing your white friends to eating blood. But yeah, this is delicious. Sometimes it comes with a little bit more organ meat in it, like bits of liver. I didn't really get a lot of liver in this. It's mostly just stewed pork. This will go good with some rice. And I just happen to have some rice right here. This one is adobo rice. This is actually garlic fried rice. Very traditional Filipino style rice. Usually served often for breakfast with a fried egg on top. I'm gonna have a little bit of this adobo rice with the dinuguan. Oh yeah. Oh, there's lots of little crispy bits of garlic right here on top too. Little bits of fried adobo, that's pork, and then the garlic fried rice. I mean, everyone. I mean, if you're familiar with Filipino food, everybody's mom makes adobo or somebody makes adobo, and it's just an example, an archetype of what Filipino cuisine really is. And adobo is really a process more than an actual dish. It's the use of salt and vinegar, basically, to pickle meat, to preserve it, so it could last longer. And in fact, I remember my parents, they would cook adobo to bring on picnics because it's the way it's prepared, it doesn't spoil. So it is actually a tradition meant for, in the Philippines, where they were trying to preserve their food without refrigeration. Making adobo was a good way to do it. The flavors are primarily garlic, salt, pepper, vinegar. And that's a Filipino kitchen right there. Salt, pepper, vinegar, garlic. And that's the recipe for adobo. So let me tell you a bit about this park. So we were in Newburyport, and there's a lot of people driving by slowly, just watching me eat by the side of the road. So we were in Newburyport to pick up all this food. And then right adjacent to Newburyport, slightly south, is Plum Island, which is a barrier island just off the coast of the mainland of Massachusetts. And Plum Island, almost entirely, is a nature sanctuary. Just the northern part of it has houses and is more developed, but the entire rest of it is a National Wildlife Sanctuary. So you have miles and miles of beach and salt marshes to explore. But it's April, and as of April 1st, the piping plover nesting season begins. And so they shut down just about all of the beach access in the entire park, except for one beach, which I'll show you clips of from when I went for a walk there. But I'm sure during the summer, wonderful place to explore. Right now, can't really walk on the beach, except for one small section. So I'm here by the side of the road in one of these nature observation areas, and eating my lunch and being observed by a lot of people. Adobo rice. Inihaw na baboy, which is barbecue pork on a stick. Very simple. It's almost like a teriyaki style marinade. Sweet. You get the soy. Definitely get the barbecue, the grilled flavor. There's a nice char on the meat. It's not dry. They're very juicy. I didn't even need to put the sauce on it. It's so good. This is a very fun snack. You can get these many Filipino restaurants serve, you know, your typical grilled meat on a stick. But this is something that you usually get at a backyard barbecue, like, you know, a summer pool party. You know, I was talking about summer barbecues, pool parties. I just imagine my Auntie Perla's house and Uncle Tony sitting at the barbecue cooking off a bunch of skewers of meat for us to eat after we go for a swim. That's what I was thinking about. That's the taste memory of these barbecue skewers. This one is the one I've been looking forward to for pretty much this entire trip. They call it bacon bagnette, deep fried bits of pork belly. And this one comes with a vinegar and onion sauce, bacon bagnette. Let's give it a taste. This is like a drinking snack. It really, literally is like one big thick piece of bacon, just been deep fried. Fried pork, my favorite thing. This is perfection. It's like a thick slice of bacon, just deep fried with a little vinegar and onion. Whoa. Perfect snack. And this vinegar with the, I guess that's shallots. Is that shallots or red onion? Oh, it's so good. Love it. Just so juicy. It's crispy. Fried pork. They didn't have lechon kawali, which I would have gotten. That would have more of the crispy skin on the outside. But that's delicious still. And that's actually bacon. That's just not just plain pork belly, because I can tell it's salted and cured. But delicious. Last item here, traditional Filipino dessert called Hopia. It's pastry that's a very thin, crispy wafer-like, filled with mung bean paste. And this one is flavored with pandan and coconut. So cocoa pandan. Let's take a look. There we go. Let's give that a taste. Very sweet bean paste. Also flavored with pandan. It's what gives it that bright green, neon green color. Not too sweet. Very heavy. This came from Christine's Bake Shop, which is apparently based out of New Jersey. Well, there you have it, folks. Another delicious meal outdoors. Come on down to the Parker River National Wildlife Sanctuary, and also visit Newburyport for some delicious Filipino food, and shop at the Mart Eatcetera over there in Newburyport. The food was prepared by a chef who owns a restaurant in Ipswich called Jules Kitchen, I believe. And I'll put a link to their Facebook page and in the comments. Everything was really good, authentic, real home-style flavors, and I can't wait to see what happens next. I mean, we're just scratching the surface in terms of Filipino dining, and we can look forward to more of that going ahead. Yeah, stay tuned. We're in the process of working up some new ideas for our second season coming up. So we've got a lot of new eating experiences planned, as well as maybe visiting some more farms, maybe even go a little bit fishing, or maybe you can watch me try to catch a fish. And let us know in the comments if you have any ideas of shows that you want to see or places you want to watch me eat their food and talk about it. And that's what I'll do. So until next time, take care. See you later.